Take a moment to slow down and breathe. Not because you are in danger, not because something terrible is about to happen, but because moments of stillness matter. Life moves quickly, and it is easy to rush past the quiet invitations that call us to reflect, to listen, and to reconnect with what truly matters. This is simply an invitation to pause, not out of fear, but out of care. You are allowed to stop, to rest your mind, and to be present right where you are. Nothing is being taken from you, and nothing is being forced upon you. This is a gentle space to reflect, to feel grounded, and to remember that your life has meaning beyond the noise of the day. You are not here by accident. It is comforting to remember that our lives are not random collections of moments. Every experience, every meeting, and every quiet reflection can carry meaning if we allow it to. You are here because something in you was open to receiving encouragement, reassurance, or clarity. That does not mean everything is urgent or fragile. It means you are aware enough to pause and listen. Faith often works quietly, not through pressure or fear, but through gentle reminders that we are seen, valued, and loved exactly where we are. God's voice is gentle, not forcing. Many people imagine God's voice as loud or overwhelming, but often it is calm, steady, and patient. It does not rush you or frighten you into decisions. It invites rather than demands. When God speaks to the heart, it brings peace, clarity, and reassurance, not panic. If something you hear brings anxiety or dread, it is okay to step back and breathe. True spiritual guidance brings light, not heaviness, and it respects your freedom to choose at your own pace. You are allowed to take your time. There is no pressure to have everything figured out right now. Growth, faith, and understanding unfold over time, often through small steps rather than dramatic moments. You are not behind, broken, or failing because you are still learning. Taking time to reflect, to ask questions, and to move forward thoughtfully is not weakness. It is wisdom. God does not measure your worth by speed or perfection, but by sincerity and openness of heart. Your life has deep value. Your life matters simply because you exist. You do not need to prove your worth through achievements, productivity, or comparison with others. Your joys, struggles, questions, and quiet moments all have meaning. Faith reminds us that each person is valued not for what they do, but for who they are. You are worthy of compassion, patience, and care, including from yourself. You are not alone in your struggles. Everyone carries unseen burdens. Even those who appear confident and strong often wrestle with doubt, fear, or exhaustion. If you have felt lonely, misunderstood, or overwhelmed, you are not alone in that experience. Faith does not promise a life without struggle, but it does promise companionship through it. Support can come through prayer, reflection, trusted relationships, or moments of quiet reassurance that remind you that you do not have to carry everything by yourself. Past mistakes do not define you. It is easy to feel weighed down by past choices, regrets, or moments we wish we could change. But faith teaches that growth is always possible, and that no one is permanently defined by their past. Learning, healing, and transformation happen over time, often quietly and gradually. Forgiveness, both given and received, is part of the journey, not a reward for perfection. You are allowed to move forward without carrying yesterday's weight forever. Faith is a relationship, not a performance. Spiritual life is not about saying the right words, acting a certain way, or reaching a flawless standard. It is about relationship, honesty, and trust. You do not need to impress God or meet impossible expectations. What matters is sincerity, openness, and a willingness to grow. Questions, doubts, and moments of uncertainty are not failures. They are part of a genuine spiritual journey. Listening to the heart. Sometimes the most meaningful guidance comes from quiet reflection rather than loud declarations. When you listen to your heart with patience and compassion, clarity often follows. This does not require fear or urgency. It requires gentleness, honesty, and space. Allow yourself to reflect on what brings peace, what feels true, and what aligns with love, kindness, and integrity. Choosing growth over fear. Faith is not about being afraid of what might happen if you make the wrong choice. It is about choosing growth, compassion, and hope. Healthy spiritual reflection empowers rather than intimidates. It encourages you to move toward what nurtures your well-being and your relationships, not away from them. Any message that leads you toward peace, humility, and care for yourself and others is aligned with a healthy understanding of faith. The world can feel uncertain, and that's okay. It is natural to feel unsettled by change, uncertainty, or global events. Many people are navigating questions about the future, purpose, and stability. Faith does not require pretending everything is perfect. It offers steadiness in the midst of uncertainty, reminding us to focus on what we can control: our choices, our kindness, and how we treat one another. You do not need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. God's presence is consistent. God's presence is not limited to dramatic moments or emotional intensity. It is steady, patient, and constant. Whether life feels calm or chaotic, God remains present without rushing you or demanding immediate change. You are free to grow at a pace that feels right, guided by reflection, prayer, and thoughtful action rather than fear. Compassion is central to faith. At the heart of faith is compassion toward yourself and toward others. Any spiritual message that lacks kindness misses the core of its purpose. Compassion allows room for healing, learning, and understanding. It reminds us that people grow best in environments of patience and care, not pressure or shame. A gentle invitation, not a demand. This moment is not an ultimatum. It is a gentle invitation to reflect, to reconnect, and to consider what brings meaning and peace into your life. You are free to engage with it fully, partially, or simply let it rest in your thoughts. Faith respects your freedom and honors your ability to choose thoughtfully and intentionally, moving forward with peace. Whatever you take from this moment, let it be peace rather than fear, encouragement rather than pressure, and clarity rather than confusion. You are allowed to move forward with calm confidence, knowing that growth does not require panic, and faith does not require urgency. Your journey is unfolding in its own time, and that is enough. Closing reflection. May you carry with you a sense of calm, reassurance, and quiet strength. May you remember that you are valued, supported, and free to grow without fear. Faith is not about rushing toward answers, but about walking steadily with hope, compassion, and trust. Wherever you are right now is a valid place to begin.